African Americans on the move. It's Monday morning, 8 a.m., Channel 57. We are starting out summer season, so I hope you will tell your friends Grace is on, and what a wonderful way to start it. I hope you're looking at this lovely woman who is sitting next to me. We have been friends in the political field for a long time. I watched her grow from a young woman to now she's just a young woman. But does she have a future in front of her? And it's my pleasure to introduce you to Joyce Johnson. And guess what? Joyce is running for Congress. And I want each and every one of you to listen carefully and then give her your vote. I'm just going to tell you outright, okay? You must remember Joyce Johnson, JJ, my buddy, okay? Now I'm going to tell you something about her. Joyce S. Johnson is among the rarest of contemporary leaders, a triple force with proven expertise and accomplishment in community development and political activism, public sector leadership and achievement, and private sector management and organization expertise. Born into a family steeped in public service, her father, Columbus L. Stanley, was the first African American elected to the City Council in Poughkeepsie, New York. And her mother, Dorothy B. Stanley, was Poughkeepsie's first African American school teacher and principal. Ms. Johnson has amplified that tradition. Now, Joyce, we've talked about your mom, we've talked about your dad. Now I'm just going to ask you to tell us about you.
Thank you very much, and you're so right. It's so good to see you. It's been some time. Obviously, with that introduction, I have big shoes to fill. But as you've said, you have known me for some. I think it's better than 25 years in this community.
25 and 30.
25 and 30 years, and I am taking this bold and what I think courageous step to do the job. Probably I've had some great jobs, as you know, my background, executive assistant to Rudy Crew. I was most recently Barack Obama State Field Director. I'm a managing organizer. I certainly spent 17 years at the corporate world at Seagram, where I honed my skills in organization and management and rising through the ranks to become Director of Equal Employment Opportunity. And all of these have shaped me. But I'm running for Congress because I am asking the people to hire me to do their great work. And probably, which is the challenging time of our history, with so much uncertainty of the economy, jobs, communities changing, education, you need someone who is dedicated to problem solving. That has been my history. You know me as a Democratic district leader. Other people know me in my leadership capacities as chair of the Community Planning Board. I was certainly bold and courageous in deciding to, when I joined the campaign as one of only 2 staffers in the state of New York to work for then Senator Barack Obama. That was against the political establishment. But I saw something in the American people that was different than in our politics. You know, we talk amongst ourselves. But I saw people saying that we don't want someone who, may have a party label, he may have a color, he may have a gender, but more than that, this is the person for the country. That's frankly how I see myself. I see myself because more and more, Grace, you know, we're now knee-deep in the campaign. We are out petitioning. And more I'm hearing people say they don't really want to know about party label. They don't really want to know about, you know, your gender, that's appreciated certainly by our women. That's maybe appreciated by others. But more than that, folks are looking for answers. They want a politician. They want a political figure. They want a servant who is bottom line going to solve or help the community solve. Make every effort. And that's solving with a sense of urgency. I know, and I say that because I am tired. I am tired of the inertia. I am tired of Washington. I'm tired of Albany. I'm tired of, you know, the debates. I'm tired of, You know, everybody has, the agenda is clear. But year in and year out, folks are coming back with nothing having been acted on in that agenda. And it does take courage. It takes courage to challenge, to face some of the challenging, probably politically risky decisions. Immigration. But if we don't tackle it, if the Congress doesn't tackle it, then you leave it to the folks in Arizona who did something that I think is probably against the interests of and the principles of America. We need Congress people who will stand up and say, I want solutions, and I'm going to enforce solutions. And so, I think all the candidates in this race are smart people. But in addition to smart, I'm going to Congress with an agenda, single purpose of having listened to the people of the 15th Congressional, listening to the interests of 315 million American people, with simply, there's an agenda afoot. Healthcare is pretty much done. We can retool it. We certainly need to talk about and act on the economy. Jobs, people are hurting. The war in Afghanistan and Iraq and what it's doing to our possibilities in terms of resources is draining. We have to revisit that. Certainly the environment, education. Mm-hmm. We will not be the country that we were, and we have lost so much, but we will not be the country that we were or a future unless we solve education and yes. Public education that prepares each and every one of our children for their future. And so in my political life, in my employment life, it was often said, you only have to look at someone's past to predict their future.
And with that said, can we tell the people a little more about you? Because I'm here.
You do that because I'm bashful.
Okay, here we
Somewhat.
go. Oh dear, I feel as though I'm, what's his name, Gibbs? Here we go. Okay, now, here we are. I just want you to know that Joyce is a graduate of the prestigious Howard University in Washington, D.C. Joyce's private sector experience is equally distinguished. Joyce began her professional career as a management trainer, you said that earlier, with the Fortune 500 company. Okay, and it's amazing how you become involved. And, did you talk about the National Director of Equal Employment Opportunity?
I touched upon that, but
okay.
Yes.
But may I just say this too? Now, when I first met you, I think you were in office with, what were you running for then?
District leader.
Okay.
District leader, but in 2002, I ran for New York State Assembly.
Uh-huh.
And that was my first run at office. Having done all of the things that we've talked about.
Yes.
And then 2005, I ran for council, a city council, 8th council district.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, here we are. It's, again, New York City Council, where she mounted another formidable campaign with the support of the late Honorable Phil Reed.
Yes, indeed.
We have to mention the people
yes,
who came before us. Councilwoman Gail Brewer, State Senator Eric Schneiderman, a host of federal, state, and local officials, NARAL, now Democratic clubs and labor. As a leader in the community at large, Joyce is past and present member of several boards and organizations. So you can't say, I don't know her, or what has she done, because she has covered, I'm going to put the old expression, the waterfront. We know Joyce, we watch Joyce, especially in the Upper West Side area, grow. So we know that as a leader, we could not ask for more.